Hey there, it's Rob Anderson with DollarMoves. I'd like to welcome you to another video. So the video today is going to be one that is geared towards, the new business owner. Specifically, this is about FBA. This is for the folks that have just started out. I've seen this quite a bit since I first started FBA. And, when I first started, because the reason I told people about FBA is because the opportunity is so huge. It is such a large opportunity. You can sell just about anything. And what's really cool about it, when I first started, I had let me just first say, this business is so unique in the fact that you can get a course or something to tell you exactly how to do this business without, other people are telling you how to do this business. So I think people tend to forget that it's actually a business, that with business comes the risk and comes the learning and all this stuff, because there's so much information out there that can help you out. When I first started, I had Jim Cochran's Proven Amazon course. Nowadays, there's also the video-based Amazon Bootcamp by Jessica LaRue. And so there's these products that teach you exactly, this is how you start it up. This is what you need to do. This is what you do. This is what you do. This is how you buy. This is how you find products. And so it's, for a business, that's amazing. And so to have that opportunity and to have that type of information, I think that people get really used to the spoon-fed, here you go, here's how to have this business, because there's so much great information and people willing to help them. And so I see people who, they get in and they start going and, I think it's, it's overwhelming. Starting any business is overwhelming, but so you set up your FBA business, you get all that stuff going, and then it gets time to, you've bought your tools, if you're going to buy tools, you get all prepared, you're all ready with all your, your bank account and all that good stuff. Then it's time to start sourcing. So you go out and you've got this idea in your head because everybody's posted online, all these great finds that they're finding. You get this idea in your head, I'm going to go out, I'm going to source, and you see all these dollar signs, I'm going to get all this stuff. And it doesn't always happen that way. It doesn't, in fact, I wouldn't expect it to happen that way. If you think of anything the way it is when you first start out, it's never good. Think of the very first thing, unless you are super talented or you stumbled on something, whenever you start a project, it is never as good as once you've done it for a while. Think about the first time you rode a bike. How did you do then? None of us got on there and rode and just was awesome. How do you do now? It took some practice. So I think people get the expectations they're going to go in the store and they're going to kill it their first time. They're going to bring home 4 carts, 5 carts full, like they see online, of all these people with carts loaded full of product. And that's not the reality of how it's going to be in the first place. Yeah, you will probably find great products, but it's going to take a lot of scanning. It's going to take a lot of learning. When you go out there, I recommend scanning everything. Scan everything. Get in your knocks. You're going to have to get in there and you can learn as much as you can. And that's great, but you're going to have to get out there and you're going to have to do the work. Scan, which is not that hard of work, but you're going to have to get out there and just say, okay, here's a section, I'm going to scan through it. Scan away at it, You're going to hit a lot of whiffs, you're going to miss, you're going to not get winners. But there's going to be the winners, and you're going to learn as you go along. And that's the key. So you've got your information. You take your information to the store. With that information, you go to the areas that you have decided that you're going to start scanning on. Now it takes the time to go through and scan. Now, there are things you can do to make your scanning time better for when you first go there. Now, let me first preface this by saying that I've gone to the store. I still go to the store. At times, I'll go in there and just be like, oh, there is gold all over the place here. I don't have enough money to buy all the great deals I'm finding. And I love those days, but that's not every day. There are times where I will go into a store and I will scan, and find nothing. That doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. And just be prepared. Now, that's with me with years of experience of scanning. I already go into the store. I have ideas of replens of things that I know that are good, and I'm going to go and look for those things. Does this store contain any of the things that I already know from my experience are in this store? Okay, so are there any other things in any other areas of places that I know that other people have had good luck with, because I've seen on forums or different places that I know of other things to look for? and then I go to the scan. If you're going in and you totally don't have any idea, you're just going to be, it's like needle in a haystack. But you're going to get that experience, you're going to learn, and each time you find a product, that's going to be in your database of, okay, I'm going to go into every store that's like this one, and I'm going to look for that product. I'm going to look for that product. Some of the things that you can do to help that, to make it to where you are not going in and missing a ton, is to inform yourself. Like I said, you're going to have your experience. Okay, you've got to get that out there. You're going to have experience, so you're going to have to get out there. The other thing, there are groups and things like that you can do to go out there and have information to where, well, one of them is Scanner Monkey. It's a Facebook group online. It's a Facebook group, excuse me, and you can pay a yearly fee, and they have bolos, which are considered be on the lookout, so that you can, they show different products, like look for this product when you're out there at certain stores and stuff. And I'll put a link down below. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that, but that's a place where you can go, okay, I'm going to look for this list of things. And they have an app and all that stuff, or maybe not an app, but you can look it up on your phone. So there's that, you know. But another thing is just to do your own research. If you're looking in the toys, and for instance, and you know that right now How to Train Your Dragon 2 is coming out or came out or whatever, and you go, okay, I want to look at How to Train Your Dragon 2 because I know that the kids are going to be looking for this, they're going to want this stuff. So you go, okay, that's one distinction. One of the things I want to tell you about, it's like I learned from Robert Kiyosaki in Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He says that intelligence is the more distinctions that you have about any idea or any like group of ideas. Basically, so say the toys. So first you go, okay, I want to have toys. So that's my first distinction. I want to look at toys. Next distinction, I want to look at the How to Train Your Dragon 2. Another distinction, which would make you even more intelligent, would be to know that a certain product or a certain toy is only available for a certain amount of time, or a certain color of a certain toy. That's where your intellect is even more and more and more, to where you will have more and more success. So the more that you have those distinctions, the better you're going to be while you're out there scanning. So that's another thing. I just want to say, don't give up. I see so many people, I've seen over the years, so many people who they are ready to give up before they even like have been out there doing it for very long. They've gone on a couple trips and they're like, hey, I'm ready to throw in the towel. This doesn't work. You know, you got to get out there. You got to try. A lot of those same people. Now, in different forums, like in the ABC, the Jessica LaRue's Amazon Bootcamp Facebook group, I've seen that quite a few times. And there's a great group of people there who are ready to help out with the new people, and they've been through it. And they encourage the person, hey, don't give up, and look, I'm doing this, and yeah, I had some bad times. And those same people who have had terrible times are like, I'm going to throw in the towel. I have seen grow so huge and do so good. So, you know, I guess the main point of this video is just get out there, get your knocks in, learn by scanning, learn by looking at stuff. You know, don't get the analysis paralysis and just get stuck in books. Get out there, scan. You know, remember, when you rode your bike, you weren't good at it. You know, after a while, now you could probably ride a bike and not think about it. That's how scanning is going to come to you. That's how looking for products are going to come to you to a degree. You know, it's going to be much easier. So don't give up before this thing happens. You know, this is a viable business. That's why I show FBA. I'm not like Mr. FBA, but this is huge. Like, we have the largest selling platform that has allowed us to send our products to them and put it out in front of all their customers. And as their customers go, yeah, I want to buy that thing, they go, okay, cool. Well, we'll send it out for you, letting us, the sellers, sleep, vacation, whatever we're doing, work other jobs, whatever you're doing, or sourcing, whatever. They do that. They take care of everything, sending it to the customer, and we're able to basically piggyback on that and sell almost anything. Yeah, there's restrictions on Amazon, but if it's got a barcode and you're within what they allow, I mean, the opportunity is huge. It's huge. And, you know, you're going to hear people who talk about how, this is a little bit off the subject, but not really when you hear my point. is that you'll hear people talk about how the learning products and stuff like that are no good, and they believe only in going out there and working it, and they didn't need products or whatever. Well, I want to tell you, that is proof right there that this is a viable option. These people, most of those people, are doing this either full time, or it's enough of an income stream that they are going, look, you don't need to do this. I'm doing this right now. So it shows that this is a viable option. It's a viable business. You can get in there. You can either decide to get your feet wet and have this be an income stream where you get a few $100, $500, whatever you decide you want to put into this thing, or you can go full bore and make this a business that is everything for you. You can make it an actual business that you're completely full time, and the opportunities are endless. Especially if you're in a place that sells a certain thing that you can only get there, or if some product that you can get your hands on that other people can't. I mean, it's huge. There's so many opportunities there, and so I think that we as entrepreneurs with this business, because there's so much help and so much information, we forget that not that long ago, there wasn't a Scan Power by Chris Green. You could not get on your phone and have the 5 lowest prices, the 5 of new and of used and of FBA with the rank, with how many are in there, or how many sellers are doing it, with a picture of it instantly with your scanner. When Chris started, there was a NitoScan and maybe a seller tool on a PDA, and he had the idea of let's make an app, and now we have it all. We have everything at our fingertips to have a successful business. So I hope you don't give up. The opportunity is out there. The opportunity is real. It's huge. I hope that comes across to you, that it's there, that you can do this thing. It's a viable thing. You can, if you choose not to get any learning products or anything like that, fine. That I understand that some people don't work that way, but there are tons of forums out there. You can listen to those people if that's the way you prefer to learn. There's all kinds of things, but just my main point is that this is a viable opportunity. I get nothing whether you go FBA or not. It's just a viable opportunity. It's something that can help you become free financially to whichever extent you decide to. So I hope you found this video valuable. Please feel free to pass it on to others who might be getting discouraged right now, who might be going, I've gone to the store twice. I'm sorry I laugh at that, but really, you got to think about it. This is a business, man. You're going to fail in business, and so you have to do some scanning. And if they've gone to the store a couple times or a few times or whatever, and they're like, there's just nothing out there, let them see this video. Pass it on to anyone you think that it can help. It's a viable opportunity, and I hope that this helps. If you're in the situation, I hope that you listen to my words. I hope that it gave you some encouragement for you to get back out there, get on the horse, do some scanning, get it out there, do some research online, find products that are going to work for you, get this thing going, start making that money, and that's the thing. When that money starts coming in, that's when you'll shut up that little voice of there's nothing out there and go, hey, I want more of that, and that's when your focus goes the right direction. So again, please share if you know of someone who this can help. If you like what you saw, please go ahead and thumbs up, positive comments down below. Hey, if you guys are new and you want to talk about it, like you're new sellers, you're out there looking for it, talk about it down below. Don't try and sell all of us on why it doesn't work, because a lot of my viewers know that it does and they're already doing it. For you folks who are out there and you've been doing this a while and your abundance mindset, let the new guys know it's available. Hey, this thing is huge. The opportunity is huge, and there are so many different ways that we can all go about this thing, and it's just getting bigger and better all the time. So again, thank you for watching the video. I hope you found value in it, and you can find this video at DollarMoves.com/keep trying. That sounds good to me. I just made that up, huh? So again, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.